My screen says 87% with the bubbles going across it. So I guess it's almost ready.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The Lucas Kitchen, I guess that's a no-show, so we can count that as done. Some people, I don't know. I don't know too much about who he was going to talk about anyway. But if we give you simple instructions and you follow simple instructions, what does he do?
Mm-hmm. Well, he's a author. He got 12 books, ranging from religion and Christianity.
Oh yeah, I recall.
And also, you got a YouTube channel, and questions that I want to look up, I want to let him ask. Like he said about what slavery said in the Bible. When the Bible said about slavery.
What does the Bible say about slavery?
I was asking him that question.
Oh. Well, you know, the word slavery doesn't exist, but it does say the word slave and bond, that the slave should be submissive to their own master. But I don't know. Some people take a little bit of something and they jump up and down with it. But I guess we didn't do the what's new in Baltimore, you know, and we'll do the what we do the next time it comes around. I'll do it.
I'm trying.
Oh boy. Like one of the questions was, what would you do if the dog chewed up your paycheck? And you know,
that's like a kid thing. Like, what do you do? What you do if the dog chew up your homework? Will you tell the teacher or?
That's the question.
Oh God.
What would you do?
Kids thing.
But I've never had my dog.
I'll keep it back up again. Well, I did have a dog almost chew up my chew up a check, and I taped it together, and the machine took it.
The machine took a ticked up check?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not a good machine.
Hey, it worked.
It must be one of those Allstates or one of those other banks, because Bank of America don't take nothing picked up. It'll spit it back out. Mm-hmm. Now, I remember you used to be able to put an empty envelope in there and get money out, you know, $100. Like if you have a $250 deposit and you know it was an empty envelope and you want to withdraw from your deposit, it will let you take $100 out. And some people used to do that as a quick fix to get an advance on something until they were able to put some money in the bank. And then they get a phone call and say, hey, you had a $250 deposit and your envelope was empty. And blah, 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 blah. And the thing that made that strange is that if you don't write anything on the envelope, only a fool would fill it out and put your information on it. But if you don't write nothing on the envelope and just send it in there blank, the machine wouldn't know what's what. It would have to time stamp it as to which one came in around which time to fit with what transaction. And then they would call you back and say, well, your envelope came in and it was empty, but cash was in there before they would call you. They just would go ahead and say, oh, maybe the cash fell out of the envelope or something crazy. Or if it was too flat, it wouldn't take it. So you would have to tear up another envelope, put that tore-up envelope inside of that envelope, and seal it so it has some padding to it when you put it in there, so that the pressures are the little wheels that press the paper. The pressures would feel some resistance and say, okay, there's something in there. Even if it was a sock or a stocking. But those days are done. So don't go out there saying, hey, that's an idea. Don't go out there doing that because you want to jail. Now they have the envelope-free system that's designed to actually read the magnetic strips on the dollars. speaking about the magnetic strips on the dollars, somebody sent me, I think it was Ice Cube or somebody, sent me a picture of a $5 bill. On the back of the $5 bill was this guy hiding in the bushes with the cap on backwards. And I thought for sure it's the guy from Friday. What's the guy from Friday that he danced like Michael Jackson?
Pinky? Pinky?
Who?
Pinky.
No. The black guy with that smoked the weed. Chris Tucker. I thought for sure it was Chris Tucker. I thought for sure it was Chris Tucker on the dollar bill because he had the backwards cap on. And I told someone else about it, and they said it's not. It's somebody hanging, a slave hiding in the bushes. So I don't know. I haven't found the $5 bill yet to see this bush with the black guy hanging in the background. But if you look at the back of your money, you do see coded messages on the money. And if you look at the photos and the pictures, you do see people in the windows in some of the pictures. Now, when there was this guy who was on YouTube, how he folded the $20 bill and said he could see the trace in the tire was on fire. You know, I don't think that was the trace in the tires. I think that would be the House of Congress on fire because that actually happened. And that would make sense to be on the dollar bill, not something in 9/11. Something from New York that, but if you say it's there, I guess so. I haven't folded the money up to see it. Have you did it, Green?
No, I heard. No, I didn't. I did fold up a dollar bill one time, but because they're talking about the diamond inside of the dollar bill, you fold it up. You fold it a certain way. You see an image of the image, but that's all. That's all.
The image of what?
God, what was it? It was a third eye image. You fold up the dollar bill. That was a long time ago. I mean, I don't do it now.
Selassie?
Yeah, I think so.
That's like the devil. But okay. So what's new in Baltimore besides the crime and the shooting? I think we had 308 now.
Oh God, I wish I could have feel good stories of the day. I do get feel good stories of the day. Let me see. Ransomware attack closes Baltimore City schools. Still affected. Yep, but now it's going to Baltimore City, and now it's affecting 1,015,000 kids are infected. And it's going fast. Baltimore City and County Public Schools are now closed after the week of the ransomware attack shut down the networks. Advisors are hoping to bring students back on Wednesday, but it would take some weeks to bring the computers back. The district says it hit last Wednesday before Thanksgiving, but schools remain shut down Monday and Tuesday. Their focus for Monday and Tuesday is identify and address students and staff devices needs to continue their education and institution. They're looking to do updates and see what else follows. So that's going on right now. COVID-19 in Maryland, a child's death under the age of 10 is reported, and they are looking. They're looking to see what's going on with this child who is under 10 years old. Reported nearly 2,000 new cases have coming up. The Maryland Health has released the updated coronavirus numbers. Let's say the first death is a child under the age of 10. 3 children between the ages of 10 and 19 have died through COVID-19. Monday, Department of Health is reported about 2,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19. There will be 1,000 new cases in 24 hours. This new stage continues each and every Marylander must exercise proper responsibility in order to save the lives to prevent other hospitals from overflowing. Warehouses are now, like Amazon, are now cracking down on the COVID-19 situation. Right now they have cameras to check on employees to see if they are social distancing, and also they fired one employee who took off his mask in about 15 minutes. So yeah, it's pretty serious out here for some people. Baltimore City is the second highest number of COVID-19 cases. Lead to another city which they didn't name. Detroit is also cracking down on other cases, and also Chicago is shutting down too as well. So yes, this is getting big. Let me see. Try to do no port of shootings and crap going on here. And also, screw it. Baltimore issues. 2 people got injured on Monday afternoon shootings. Baltimore police say. Sorry, I was going to not do it, but the case is all flooded with these. First shooting happened around 3:30 p.m. around the 1800 block of West Lafayette Street. Officers got on the scene. They found a 50-year-old man unresponsive with gunshot wounds in the head. Police say the victim was taken to the hospital for treatment. Conditions are unknown. Homicide detectives are investigating the case and due to the man's injuries. Over an hour later, officers responded to another shooting on the 300 block of South Fulton Avenue. They have arrived and found a woman gunshot wound in her leg. She's later taken to shock trauma. Any whereabouts of these cases, call Metro Crime Stoppers at 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. That's 1-876-LOCK-UP. All calls are anonymous. And let me see one. I'm trying to get a feel-good story. I know that was one that's come random because it's hard to find feel-good stories in Baltimore now and then. The bright side of a boutique, Cloud 9, and people don't know about Cloud 9, is trying to open their doors. The bright side boutique, 3 locations in Baltimore, Hampton, Fells Point, and Federal Hill, are trying to reopen stores that have been locked down for many, many years. Women's clothing store, accessories, and shoes, Cloud 9, has opened their doors. They have 3 locations in Hampton, 1 in Federal Hill, and Fells Point. During the holidays, they are opening up their boutique. It's been a long time coming. This is one of the store's owners and managers, but we're trying to spread the cheer one person at a time. Supporting, they're going